anyways, we are seeing an engagement here. The siege tanks don't have siege tech yet, so they can't siege up and take out these spine crawlers from a distance. Thankfully for siege tanks and marauders, they do well against armored units and buildings. So we are seeing the Terran push in and get deep into the natural expansion of Variola. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to have the army to defend against this. At the same time, they are doing a base swap. Sorry guys, I missed this a little bit. Variola did do the Nidus network and got a bunch of Banelings, a bunch of Zerglings, and a bunch of Hydralisks in. Was able to kill off most of the Terran's production buildings. He was able to fly the command center out, orbital command, after taking about half HP damage. They are definitely doing a base swap. It looks like there was, yes, here it is, another orbital command, or sorry, just command center. Lift off and move out. Although it looks like these SCVs are going to stumble upon the 12 o'clock's expansion. Terran army continuing to push in, taking out this lair tech. That is going to be the majority of the excuse me, Zerg's army and buildings. Unfortunately for him, he is now stuck in the base with nowhere to go with this worm. He does have 5 drones in here, but not enough minerals to build another hatchery. Oh, sorry, I guess he did, but I did not see it. Anyways, they are base swapping somewhat. Obviously, the Terran can't build in the Zerg's base because of the creep, but he does leave 1 Marina here to take down this Baneling nest. As you know, when Zerg buildings are killed, they... oh, that's weird, he leaves. They do spawn broodlings of some sort. I think they're called broodlings. I'm not sure if they changed it or not, but they spawn broodlings, and they are able to attack any attackers that were attacking the building. Buildings for the Zerg that are off the creep, except for extractors, do die over time, as you can see. Command Center did lay here and put down some mules. Variola does see this because of his overlord, of course. The Terran is pushing up to the expansion. He's got 6 Hydralisks, no spawning pool, so he can't get into defenses. He can build more Hydralisks, though. I'm not sure if he's going to or not. Looks like the Terran is taking his command center over to the top left expansion. Looks like there's a queen and some overlords flying up in this direction. Looks like they're going to try to avoid this assault and hope to God that the Terran don't see it and then maybe try to rebuild this expansion as soon as it's killed. I don't quite know. And yes, they are broodlings, so they have a limited timer, but they do damage to anything that is attacking that building or finished off the building. Hydralisks are going to engage and push this army off, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough. Mildo will not be scared back out. Quickly taking out... Oh, looks like he's focusing the hatchery. Focuses the hatchery, gets out, pulls back to the siege tank. The Hellia making quick work of those broodlings. I don't think he knows this, but he doesn't know that Variola took over his own base. So there's not a lot of minerals left here to mine out, but there is some gas, of course. Spawning pool is up down here. Terran do finish off this army, or maybe not. A couple more Hydras incoming. They need to pull back to this siege tank to let him get the kills and to let him do as much damage as he can. Unfortunately for the Zerg, with the 2 Terran command centers still up and running, he looks like he maybe outmined or outplayed at this point. No, the income is better for Variola, and still able to pump out those Hydralisks because this building hasn't quite died yet. Unfortunately for the Terran, he doesn't know that. He doesn't even see that building yet. So Hydra's still being produced. We have the spawning pool. We can get more queens. We can get spine crawlers. And that's all we have so far. Lots of creep here. Terran probably would do well to get some kind of scan and get rid of these, as it does give the Zerg force a bonus for movement, of course. Looks like he's got a 2nd orbital command. He's got full energy, so we probably should just land this and spawn those mules up here in the top corner and then take off again and go land somewhere else. Go figure. Is that what he's going to do? I sure hope so. Anyways, Overlord still sees these SCVs, not going to be able to do much to it. They do come and take out these tech buildings. It does put the factory on fire. It will burn down unless he can get it over here fast enough and repair it. Not quite sure. Taking out the engineering bay and the refinery. Terran player still has not found this set of units, Overlords, Queen, and drones. But these two Hydralisks are still cornered up in this base. So not a lot of action here going on, guys, as we are not seeing much at all. They both players don't have much income. It looks like the Terran player is transitioning into something from the starports. More than likely going to be Vikings, just for the utilization and the versatility that the Vikings do have, as well as the low cost. Quite a bit cheaper than the Banshee. Actually, 1 unit and 25 gas, so not too much. But just for the fact that they can go take out... No, we are seeing tech labs. I would have gone Vikings just for the fact that, like I said, they can go and take out Overlords fairly fast. They can run around the map, do harassing. Yeah, they're just very versatile. So the Terran is looking like he's going to land here and use the energy on this command center. Oh, that's actually the one that was over here before. And he still hasn't used that energy. He is using the energy over here, and he was able to repair that factory. Going to Lair Tech now and getting a second hatchery. Where is he getting that hatchery? Back here at his natural expansion, his original natural expansion. So we've got creep down here. I'm not sure what's going on. They're just sitting here. You could probably build a tech building here, like a spire, and the Terran army or player would probably never find it, as he knows nothing of the sorts so far. Needs to spam those mules. He did. It looks like he may have spammed them up in this corner. Hydralisks here are going to be able to take out this army and probably force this orbital command to take off. Would do well to cancel the refinery, which he did. And it looks like a drone going to come in and build a hatchery. So yeah, we are seeing lots of base swaps. Right now, I really don't know who's better off. I would probably imagine the Terran, as if he is going to get Cloak, these Banshees are going to be very, very useful. He's getting his third one out only now, but 3 will be enough to take out all these workers. We are seeing a Spire, as I thought would come up. Mutalisks being able to move and harass a lot, and of course able to get to these island expansions. We're seeing a bunch of barracks come up in an odd position, although I guess you can just lift them off and move them somewhere else. If these mutas do come into play, they will be able to go and harass this whole area. Still lots of time left in the game. I'm actually going to go ahead and speed this up a little bit, just for the fact that there's not a lot going on. Mutalisks being produced, more Banshees, couple Marines, a tech lab. What are we getting a tech lab for? Looks like for the factory. Mutalisks coming in, and unfortunately these Marines are going to get taken out. Don't have enough juice in order to kill them. The Mutalisks, I should say. Variola did micro this one back and back forward in order to stop taking damage and kill those Marines a little bit faster. We are seeing the Banshees come out, but unfortunately they cannot attack air. So those Mutalisks will be good anti-defense against them. Hydras also do pretty well against Banshees. Banshees do 12 damage times 2, so 24. Decloaking because those Hydras did come away, but they are coming back with the Mutas and Hydras. And there's an Overseer, and it looks like these Banshees are going to be taken out without an issue. So nice job with the Overseer, of course, as well. Banshees cannot take that Overseer out. As I said before, I think he would have been better off with Vikings, and it looks like he is transitioning into Vikings now. So lots of minerals and gas wasted on those Banshees, and also the gas and minerals required to research Cloak. So we're seeing Vikings, Banshees, and Marines now being built. I guess he did save this expansion because of... Oh, and what did we have? It looks like maybe a dropship, or sorry, a medevac or something there. And we are getting another hatchery. Where's that? Hatchery here at the original, Mildo's original natural expansion. So they are going to continue mining here as they have mined out in this area already. Spire still up and in good health. Looks like all the units and overlords did get either taken out or moved down here. More than likely moved down here. Looks like that factory did blow